Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my Daily NASCAR rant. This is episode 2. I know it's been a while, but I figured I'd try doing this again and actually keeping up with it. But this episode is about Michael McDowell winning Daytona 500 and why it's important for NASCAR. Michael McDowell with Front Row Motorsports spent 358 races in his career, spanning from Michael Waltrip Racing into Double Zero to Front Row Motorsports, driving the 34 for years. The reason why this is an important thing for NASCAR is that you have a team that has been consistently running in the top 10 at super speedways. Mike McDowell, David Reagan, even last year with John Hunter. They're always in the top 10 at these races. But it's a good underdog story for NASCAR to have a guy like this winning. A lot of people are flacking on it because he's in the playoffs already and he wins and he's in already. But if you look at Front Row Motorsports the past couple of years, Michael McDowell's very consistent. Is he in the top 10 every week? No. But it gives NASCAR that edge of having an underdog, to where if he would win a Bristol in the first round of the first round of the playoffs, he's into the round 12. The round of 12 has Talladega. He can easily win there. Then if he wins Talladega, he goes on, and then it's Texas, Kansas, and Martinsville. And who knows what could happen there in that round of 8. And if something happens, he could be in the round of 4. And you're looking at the possibility of a underdog with a slightly unknown team, still slightly not high caliber team, being in the round of 4. You gotta look at it this way. NASCAR, if Michael McDowell were to somehow beat the odds and win the championship, that's a first for NASCAR. First probably since Alan Quickie had his single-owned team back in the 90s, winning the championship by his own money. Single car, single-owned team. I don't think anyone's ever done it since, and I don't think anyone's been good enough to do it since. I think Michael McDowell is well, actually, no, Frangero did a couple years ago, but they had funding from Joe Gibbs. See my point? That's probably going to be a rant on a different day. But in my opinion, Michael McDowell winning the Daytona 500 means a lot more to NASCAR than what most people think. And I agree that you can have a different opinion than me. But I think this helps NASCAR in the long run more than it does if he didn't win. Because if he didn't win, let's say that last lap, the big wreck doesn't happen. Brad or Joey wins. We've seen that before. We've seen Joey Logano win the Daytona 500. We haven't seen Brad win it, but we've seen Joey win it. And that, to me, it's the same people. When a guy like McDowell wins, that draws an audience saying, who's this? Who's this guy? This guy looks pretty cool. Let's see him win more. Then you get ice fixated on the playoffs. Got people who expect to, like casuals, to latch onto the driver because of his religious take on his interview after the race. And then you have casuals that say, I don't know about this guy, but this guy seems pretty cool. Let me watch him. But that's it for today, and I will be back on here tomorrow talking about Bubba Wallace and 2311 Motorsports. See you tomorrow, guys.